All right, guys. So in today's video, I want to talk to you about why silver and gold are advancing, and is the dollar the reason why? It kind of is, but it doesn't really pertain to gold as much as it does to silver. And I really want to explain that to you and try to help you out so you can try to make the best decision for your stack, for your purchases. So stay right there. I also got some new additions to the stack I want to show you. So let's roll. All right, everyone, welcome back once again. My name is Silver Britches, and in this video, like I said in the intro, I want to talk to you about why gold and silver are advancing in a very, very fast manner, and what may be causing them to do so. And a weaker dollar is really, really driving silver, is what I think. So before I get into that, let me show you what I did pick up. I did pick up, like I said in one of my other videos, that I made a purchase and my silver had already went up in value before I got it. Now what I got was something I never really stack, and that's kind of what I'm trying to do right now, is get things that are different, collectible. This is something that's going to go in the deep stack for me. I don't think I will ever get rid of these. It would have to be pretty significant, because he doesn't always make pieces all the time. So he just started working again. If you don't follow him, he is on Instagram. I'm not 100% sure if he has a YouTube channel, but let me back up the camera a little bit so I can get this in here. All right, so what I got was from the man himself, one of the best, the Bear. Okay, and I got two of them, and they are, man, if you guys don't follow him or know his work, you're gonna want to, because these are just, everyday normal pieces, but his art pieces are a thing of beauty, man. Wow. Anyway, let me get into what he sent me, or what I purchased, and it's his vault bars. The Bear is the man when it comes to making bars. I don't think there's anybody out there, sorry guys, but I just don't think there's anybody out there that is as good as the Bear as far as making these bars. These things are wicked sick. My goodness. Number 23. Let's see, what is the mintage on them? Doesn't say. So it's just 23 is the number I got. So the 3 ounce, which is right here, put that right there. And the shipping was extremely fast. I mean, I'm talking about days. I got these in hand, ready to go. And the other one was the 5 ounce. And I was gonna get the 10 ounce, but I was skeptical about the spot price of silver. Wasn't expecting it to keep doing what it's doing. So I was skeptical about that. So I held off, and I wish I would have got the 10 ounce now, because the 10 ounce is even more magic than these. So like I said, man, the guy is a beast when it comes to pouring silver. He's one of the best. So if you have not purchased from him and you are into poured silver, it's not something that I would recommend you guys stack, because it's not really cost effective. But if you're looking for unique, cool pieces, the Bear is the man. Let me tell you something. He's got some wicked sick stuff in there. All right, now I also went to my LCS yesterday, because I just felt the urge that I needed to pick up some more gold. And you guessed it, that's why I got the herd out, because I added to the herd today, guys. And I went in there yesterday, and I've never seen it more packed ever since I've been there. And it was on a Friday during regular hours, not after work hours like normal, but it was regular business hours, man. It wasn't even 5 o'clock. It was like 2 something when I went in there, and it was packed. Well, anyway, I picked up a 2018 Buffalo. So pretty stoked to get another one of these, man. And I was going in there for an American Gold Eagle. Seriously, I was. But he literally just put this in the case. So it was actually cheaper than American Gold Eagle. So it was a no-brainer. No-brainer. Get 24K and walk out the door. So that's what I did, man. So already had the capsule ready to go. You know what I mean? And gonna lock that bad boy up. Keep it protected because it's 24 karat gold. So super happy to be adding some more gold. Now, let me talk to you about the dollar and the weakness that is happening right now. So in September, well, now I'm sorry. This month, the dollar has dropped 4.1%. Now, you may be saying, well, it's about time, it needs to drop, we need to get on to something else. But the significance of it and why that pertains to silver is it dropped 4.1%, and that is the largest drop, the largest 1 month drop it's had since September of 2010. Now, you guys all know what happened not long after that. Silver started shooting up extremely high. It got up to as far as $47, $48 an ounce in April. Now the dollar it bottomed out. It reached its very lowest value. I want to say it was at 76 on the index. And that was March 31st. And after that, it started going back up, and then silver started going back down. So whenever you guys are trying to decide whether or not you want to purchase silver or when to purchase silver, you might not want to just watch what the spot price is doing. You might want to also watch what the dollar index is doing. It's a key indicator, I think, and I feel if you go back and you look through the course of time, look through the course of history as far as historical charts goes, it's a very good indicator of what silver may do or may not do. Now, silver also had another spike in 2016. And guess what? The dollar went down in value in 2016 also. So it's a very good indicator of what's to come as far as silver. So if the dollar keeps losing value, guys, if it keeps dropping, then that means that the silver price, the spot price of silver, the COMEX price of silver is going to rise. Now, you guys were saying, well, the premium price is already exceeding $30+. And I'm not going to argue with that. American Silver Eagles, they're sky high. That's why I have not placed any out. That's why I only got out the maples, because I just don't want to talk you guys into spending that extra money on Silver Eagles right now. You're better off buying. If you are going to buy, you're better off just going ahead and buying either your maples, your junk silver, collectible items, or your generics. Even the premiums on the bars, because they all, the bullion companies, they all know that we understand that the lowest cost average is your 10-ounce bars and your kilos and your 100-ounce bars. But all those premiums right now are sky high. So right now it changes weekly. So you have to watch. You have to understand what you're going to stack. So generics and junk silver are probably your best buy. And I know that sounds crazy because, 1-ounce rounds are never more cost effective than bars. But the bullion companies, they know what they're doing, man. They're going to squeeze every dime out of you that they can. So you want to make your purchases correct. You want to make sure that you're weighing your options. You know what I mean? So I'm good on my silver right now. I'm just buying things like this, collectible pieces, things that are going into the deep stack. I may pick up 1 or 2 ounces of silver a week, like a dollar cost average type deal. But I'm going to hold off on like my major purchases. But you guys, you got to plan accordingly to your stack, your goals, your age, your budget. We're all different. So stacking, it can go either way, however you want or however you feel more comfortable doing. I never want to tell you guys that you should buy just silver. You should buy just gold. That's not the message that I try to relay to you guys. I try to relay to you guys what I'm personally doing, because my stack, my budget, my age is totally different than you guys. I have 20 to 25 plus more years before retirement. So I can wait. I can hold off. I cannot buy right now if I wanted to. You guys might be a different story. You might be getting closer and closer to retirement, whereas I have a ways to go. But it's all relative, guys. You got to make the right decision for yourself. And I just think that this right here, it's still got a ways to go. And the reason why I think it still has a ways to go is because Goldman Sachs, whether you like them or not, whatever, they're more of a realist whenever it comes to where things are going. They're predicting a $2,300 per ounce by January. So what that means is you're going to have more room to grow for your silver as well, because your silver is going to, depending on what the dollar does, this is a real key indicator. Depending on what the dollar does, I think it's going to really drive up silver. If the dollar just totally drops off, I really see silver shooting up. But man, it's a toss up, man. It's like it's a lottery medal. And I think another key indicator as why gold actually surged and broke through its all-time highs was the fact that we finally reported, we reported our second quarter GDP. It was bad. It was bad. It was 32% down. That's huge. That's the largest since the Great Depression. During the Great Recession, the largest it went down was 8%. So just to put things in perspective, we have not seen those sky high prices like we did after the Great Recession. So I think we have a ways to go, man. I think we're really just starting into a bull market with these precious metals. Everything's pointing that way. So that's just my interpretation of where things are going. I mean, GDP in Germany, it went down the most it's ever went. It was, I think, 10%, which is the largest it's ever went down, which is not bad compared to us, but it's the largest it's ever been for them. And another key indicator is what's going on with the digital. Now, the digital that I'm talking about, that is pretty much the phasing out of the dollar. Pretty much all your major countries are looking into going digitally. I think Australia, I could be wrong. You Aussies who watch my videos, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. But I want to say they are going cashless, 100% cashless by 2022. Now that is key. That is a big indicator. And the US, we're their world reserve currency. If we want to keep that world reserve currency status, we need to come up with something that's going to replace the dollar. That's just my thoughts, guys. That's a space to watch. That is something that we all need to watch very, very closely in the coming future. Whether or not we're getting away from the dollar and we're going to that digital wallet or whatever, Fed wallet or whatever you want to call it, that is something that we all need to watch and look out for. And that is going to be a key indicator on where your precious metals are going to go from here. I don't think we're going to a gold standard. I just don't. A lot of people say, that's what we need to do. Maybe so, maybe not. But they're not going to take away something that benefits them and replace it with something that doesn't benefit them. So they can't spend away. You see what I'm saying? They can't control what we have as far as gold, but they can control how and where you can spend and tax what you do with your Fed wallet or Fed coin or whatever they want to call it, digital dollar, whatever you want to call it. So I don't think we're going to go to that gold standard like everybody's thinking or saying or proposing or whatever. I think it's going to be more like a cryptocurrency, kind of like Bitcoin and whatnot. So guys, lot to digest, a lot to bring in. I just wanted to let you guys know my thoughts on the situation. What I'm doing with my money, I'm converting it to precious metals at the moment, but I'm buying more gold than I am silver. I just see more value in the gold right now. I have plenty of silver, so whenever time comes, I'll more than likely get rid of some of it. But right now, it's just serving as insurance for me. That's it. Well, that's going to do it for today, guys. Appreciate you guys watching, liking, comment, and subscribing. And don't forget, keep grinding on your stack.